Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Suffering arises from trying to control what is uncontrollable, or from neglecting what is within our power. He who is not happy with little will never be happy with much. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Happiness and personal fulfillment are the natural consequences of doing the right thing. Every difficulty in life presents us with an opportunity to turn inward and to invoke our own submerged inner resources. The trials we endure can and should introduce us to our strengths. Keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your own concern, and be clear that what belongs to others is their business and none of yours. Don't be concerned with other people's impressions of you. They are dazzled and deluded by appearances. Stick with your purpose. This alone will strengthen your will and give your life coherence. Be careful whom you associate with. It is human to imitate the habits of those with whom we interact. We inadvertently adopt their interests, their opinions, their values, and their habit of interpreting events. No matter what happens, it is within my power to turn it to my advantage. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. No great thing is created suddenly. There must be time. Give your best and always be kind. To live a life of virtue, match up your thoughts, words, and deeds. From this instant on, vow to stop disappointing yourself. Separate yourself from the mob. Decide to be extraordinary and do what you need to do, now. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Stop aspiring to be anyone other than your own best self, for that does fall within your control. If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but reply, "You obviously don't know about my other vices, otherwise you would have mentioned these as well." He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Books are the training weights of the mind. Never depend on the admiration of others for self-satisfaction. It is a fact of life that other people, even people who love you, will not necessarily agree with your ideas, understand you always, or share your enthusiasms. Authentic happiness is always independent of external conditions. We can't control the impressions others form about us, and the effort to do so only debases our character. Try not to react merely in the moment. Pull back from the situation. Take a wider view. Compose yourself. Desire and happiness cannot live together. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. No man is free who is not master of himself. Freedom and happiness are won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. To live a life of virtue, you have to become consistent, even when it isn't convenient, comfortable, or easy. You can be happy if you know this secret. Some things are within your power to control, and some things are not. We all carry the seeds of greatness within us, but we need an image or a point of focus in order that they may sprout. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. To make anything a habit, do it. To not make it a habit, do not do it. To unmake a habit, do something else in place of it. Wisdom means understanding without any doubt that circumstances do not rise to meet our expectations. Events happen as they may. People behave as they will. Other people's views and troubles can be contagious. Don't sabotage yourself by unwittingly adopting negative, unproductive attitudes through your associations with others. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Make it your business to draw out the best in others by being an exemplar yourself. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. Let silence be your general rule, or say only what is necessary and in few words. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. These are the signs of a wise man: to reprove nobody, to praise nobody, to blame nobody, nor even to speak of himself or his own merits. Nothing truly stops you, nothing truly holds you back, for your own will is always within your control. What matters most is what sort of person you are becoming. Wise individuals care only about whom they are today and who they can be tomorrow. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he is not, but rejoices for those which he has. It's so simple, really. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you start something, finish it. The best place to get help is from yourself. An ignorant person is inclined to blame others for his own misfortune. To blame oneself is proof of progress, but the wise man never has to blame another or himself. The world turns aside to let any man pass who knows where he is going. In trying to please other people, we find ourselves misdirected toward what lies outside our sphere of influence. In doing so, we lose our hold on our life's purpose. No man is able to make progress when he is wavering between opposite things. Don't consent to be hurt, and you won't be hurt. This is a choice over which you have control. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. No matter where you find yourself, comport yourself as if you were a distinguished person. Men are not troubled by things themselves, but by their thoughts about them. What is learned without pleasure is forgotten without remorse. A ship should not be held by a single anchor, neither should life depend upon a single hope. The people have a right to the truth as they have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The essence of philosophy, that a man should so live that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things. In order to please others, we lose our hold on our life's purpose. Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Don't seek to have events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do happen, and all will be well with you. Whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased a habit. The good or ill of a man lies within his own will. Don't demand or expect that events happen as you would wish them do. Accept events as they actually happen. That way, peace is possible. The flourishing life cannot be achieved until we moderate our desires and see how superficial and fleeting they are. In prosperity, it is very easy to find a friend, but in adversity, it is the most difficult of all things. Don't be concerned who is watching you. The triumphs and merits of others belong to them, as do yours to you. Make the most of what you've got. Nothing great comes into being all at once. Do not strive for things occurring to occur as you wish, but wish the things occurring as they occur, and you will flow well. We should not moor a ship with one anchor, or our life with one hope,